Hello everybody, welcome back to the Speakeasy.
I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We're the Dirt Road Men. You didn't move.
Oh,
I
I'm sorry.
expected you to move towards me. Made me do all of it. There you go. Now you moved too much. About broke the glass.
Again?
Yes. I still have that glass.
Round 2. Fight!
So anyway, we're here today for a cigar review of the Brickhouse Connecticut, which Jake was just super excited to smoke.
Indeed.
I know how much you love Connecticut's. It's your favorite style of cigar.
It is. You know me so well.
Almost choked on my whiskey, which is really good. It's a Town Branch single malt. Watch for our review. If you see this first, you probably will, because we've shot like 9 whiskey reviews and 2 or 3 of these.
I have like 2 left.
Yeah.
Just that.
So right up front, I can tell you that this is a cigar that, as far as Connecticut's go, I really enjoy compared to others. It's got a little bit of a vanilla thing going on the front end, but in the back of my throat it leaves, I wouldn't quite say pepper, but there's something going on there that's earthy and nice that I enjoy.
It's alright. It's pretty light.
It is pretty light. It was almost all the way to the left on the meter.
I believe it.
So we've been through this before, but I'll touch on it again. Brickhouse Cigars was started by the J.C. Newman Cigar Company. Initially, they came out in 1937 as Cuban Puros. Puro means all from one country, by the way. Thanks to communism, they moved to Nicaragua. And now, most of them, including this one, are Nicaraguan Puros. You gonna be okay over there? Oh, you just needed to step it up, did you?
Yeah, that one's kind of running low.
This one just never seems to run out. We've had this thing like the entirety of the channel.
I know. It's amazing.
By the way, you get this far.
Thanks.
He probably won't. Well, yeah, there's that. But shout out to Sean Whalen. He's been really helping us with our business this week. He spent some good amount of time just working back and forth with me this weekend on our business, and I appreciate that.
Fuck yeah. Thank you.
Anybody from the Lion's Den also that may have made it this far, good on you. I don't know how you got here, but thanks.
How'd you stick around?
We like what we're doing, and some people like what we're doing, but I feel like the type of people that like what we're doing are chilling in their own cigar area when they're watching us, just hanging out. I know one of the best guys I've ever communicated with on our channel said that he felt like he was hanging out with his brother in his basement again, just sitting there, hanging out, doing whatever. He liked that vibe to our channel.
Cool. That's like exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm going to have to do the rest of this from memory because my phone just died. But, I already said the Nicaraguan Puros, so I didn't have much more going on here. The binder, filler, and wrapper, all from Nicaragua.
Oh, nice.
Despite being Connecticut. Wrapper.
How are they all Connecticut? They're not in Connecticut.
We will get into that in the second half of the video.
Okay.
Mostly because my phone just died.
It does have a nice kind of a vanilla-y sweetness to it.
Yeah.
That pairs really well with this Town Branch single malt.
I expected it to. That's why I went with that. If we were to pour some Stag Junior with this, it would disappear.
Oh, yeah.
But this nice single malt we've got going on complements it very well.
Indeed. Indeed it does.
If you're a guy that smokes a lot of cigars, this would be my go-to breakfast cigar. This or the Leaf by Oscar Connecticut. I don't know if he loves it as much as a couple of the other Connecticut's that I've actually got him to compliment before, but we'll figure that out by the end. Brickhouse really tends to hover in the 5 to 7 cigar space, and I want to take a minute to acknowledge that they do that despite being consistently impressive cigars. Every cigar I've had from Brickhouse I've enjoyed. Obviously, the Maduro is my favorite, because I tend to live in the natural to Maduro space. He tends to live in the Maduro space.
The Maduro to triple Maduro.
Yeah.
Oh,
But so far, not too bad. I know this is kind of a shorter video, but we've been through Brickhouse before, so I just kind of wanted to touch on it. And it's a Nicaraguan Puro, so I can't go through a whole lot of like fancy terms or anything like that. I already told you what Puro is. With the Connecticut thing, and like I said, we'll touch on this in the back half, but it's either seeds from that area or grown in the same style.
Okay.
Which probably means shade.
Which is how they get the lighter color.
Yes, because when you give it direct sunlight, it tends to get darker. But
Which makes sense. I mean, people do that too.
yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there because every joke that came to mind is rough.
I know when I'm out in the sun, direct sunlight, I get dark as hell.
Yeah, so red that his tattoos ink fades away.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back in a minute for the back half.
Alright.
Like 5 seconds for you, but whatever.
And we're back.
You didn't pour me any 101?
You didn't ask. I'll get you. My bad. That's
I gotta ask for my own whiskey?
You still had some in the glass from the other one when I poured mine.
Fine.
I want to mix blends.
That's fair. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You'll see we often roll out with 101. All this wild turkey in front of me. It's all so much more expensive than the 101, and the 101 is just so good.
It's amazing.
Don't get me wrong, some of these are better. But they're also like double the price, some of them. Anyway, we're back for the back half. Oh yeah. So what'd you think?
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's a nice background cigar. I watched a couple episodes of some bullshit.
Yeah. I was pretty impressed with this cigar as it Connecticut goes. This is up there. This is definitely one of my top 5 Connecticut cigars for sure. And, with the price, it's tough to beat. Now, in the back half, we tend to try to pick a term or something different about the cigar to go over. And Jake had asked me, how do you get a Nicaraguan Puro that's in Connecticut? Well, it turned out to be one of the 2 ways I said, which is they take Connecticut shade seeds, ship them down to Nicaragua, and grow them there. And what this tends to do, and this is why I'm more confident in my cigar palate than my whiskey palate, is it tends to give a very similar flavor to regular Connecticut's, but it tends to give them a more earthy kind of background and finish to them.
Better.
Yeah, but I noted the earthiness early on, so it made me a little happy to read that and be like, yeah, I know I pegged something that's exactly the way it was intended to be. And actually the site I found this on allows us to buy it by the pound, so there's that. But
These cigars by the pound, or
no, the Connecticut shade leaf.
Wow.
We can, because it's not illegal to make your own cigars. It's just
Yeah.
illegal to sell them.
Oh.
So,
1 or 2 complimentary cigars in a box.
we're not selling the cigars.
We're selling the box.
Yeah. We're giving away cigars that we made. I'm pretty impressed with this Connecticut. It does get a little more I don't want to say full-bodied, but full-flavored, I guess, if you want to distinguish the difference. As you go along, the flavors get stronger, but it doesn't move into like a full flavor or the types of flavors that you'd expect from a natural or definitely from a Maduro. But it has a good progression, and it just, all around, I think, is a solid cigar. And honestly, of the Connecticut's I like, this is the cheapest one.
Okay.
Because the Leaf is like $9. The Monte Cristo is like 10 to 13. This is like 5. I paid like 3.
Okay, yeah. For a B&M $5 cigar, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, especially for Connecticut. I'm not sure where you would rate this. I'd give this a solid 7. I'm pretty impressed with it.
I was thinking a 6.
Makes sense. I expected a little discrepancy from you with the whole, like, hatred of Connecticut's that you harbor in your heart.
There's not enough there for me.
I know what you mean. It probably doesn't help that you also smoke. Like,
probably not.
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
So you just notice less when you have something like this in front of you.
There was a point in time where I was letting you catch up a little bit, so I just set this down and smoked a cigarette.
Yeah. He smokes cigars faster than I do. It used to be reversed. And I made myself slow down because it was reversed, and I looked up like how often you want to puff them, and you can still puff them to keep them lit, because I'm a nerd, and I like to get numbers and shit. So I literally, like, practiced puffing once every 30 seconds or so, until it just became a habit. And now it's hard for me to break that habit. I have to, like, consciously sit there, and now when I smoke it as quick as I used to, I feel like I'm sitting there just, like, on the back end of the cigar or something.
Really inhaling the back half.
Yeah. Just getting it nice and deep in there. I was playing, this is a random story, but this has been kind of a shorter video. I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops with my kids earlier. We were playing like One in the Chamber, I think it was. No, we were playing something, I think it was like Team Deathmatch or something. We were playing with bots. So every time I would get shot, I'd go like, whoa! But then I'd run around and be like talking smack or doing whatever. And so I'd be talking smack like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. And just run up. I don't swear in front of my kids, or I try not to. Sometimes your son kicks you in the nuts and you just...
You call him a stupid little shithead.
Well, to be fair, my son kicked me in the nuts today because I went to snap him with a towel, and I snapped a little low.
Oh.
I snapped him with a wet towel in the balls. He opened the door, and I went to snap him in the stomach, and I snapped him in the nuts, and he just dropped.
Oh.
And when I came out to check on him because I felt bad, he, like, booted me in the balls. And I kind of went down, and I was like, alright, that's fair. I'll give you that one.
I see you don't want any siblings.
Yeah. I made that joke, and then he said something else, and then I was like, yeah, that's how you know I didn't want to hit you in the balls. I wouldn't do that to my grandkids. Somehow the kicked in the nuts story ended up more fun than the story I was trying to tell.
I'm trying to say something. Very, very early abortion.
Ah! It's different when it's my kids, man.
How does that work?
What?
Abort it from the sack?
I don't think it counts then. You got a fertilized egg. That's when you have unique DNA.
Okay.
And I'll just leave that there because we don't need to get in another fucking abortion debate. We did a video on that where we were like, it's literally titled, "Fuck it, let's talk about abortion." Go watch that one. My opinion is not much different. But yeah, solid 7 on this cigar, and some random bullshit for me to tell you about my day to day.
I didn't do anything today, so.
I hope they get as good of a laugh out of that as I did.
Yeah.
Or we did, I guess. You got anything else?
Nope.
Seth went upstairs. He was hungry. He didn't want to wait for us to finish.
Maybe some fucking pizza rolls. Rat bastard. I need some fucking pizza rolls.
Shut up. I know how you feel, except I'm only like 4 days into it, something like that. So.
Yeah. 2 years.
Yeah, I'm only going 75 too, and then day 76 I'm gonna eat like just straight shit.
You're just. I know what's gonna happen is you're gonna send me a picture of a plate of Gates or a plate of Famous Dave's piled with a 90 count bag of pizza rolls.
And then like a DQ Blizzard. So I got a thing for ice cream, man. Alright, we better let that go. So this ended up with a 6.5 from us.
Yeah, it did.
Solid rating given its price. So, till we see you again, I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We are Dirt Road Men. No way. Hey everybody, if you like this video, hit a like or dislike, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you really like what we're doing, check us out over on Facebook where we post every day.